Today's TMJ4 taking time across all of our afternoon newscasts today to shed light on substance abuse awareness. This is part of National Drug and Alcohol Fact Week. We have a team of volunteers standing by at a phone bank. They can take your questions. Charles Benson also over at that phone bank. He's talking with Lucy. She's a former opioid user, and she's here to share some of her story with us, Charles.
In fact, we have a team of great volunteers behind us right now, ready to answer your calls. And Lucy's been brave enough to spend a couple minutes here telling us about her story. And so when we talk about the importance of having people reach out and get help on this important, difficult, challenging problem, when did you begin using?
I began using heroin when I was 13 years old and IVing it with a needle when I was 14.
And what was your battle like? What were the challenges you faced? How did you try to stop?
Well, I started because of people who I was friends with and hanging out with. I was kind of already in a bad spot. It went on pretty consistently for about 4 years of me getting into trouble. I was put into foster care, completely severed all the relationships with my family. I dropped out of high school. I quit doing ballet. I quit everything that I loved. I got on probation. Yeah. I got charges. I got in trouble for stealing and things like that. And when I was 18, actually, and out of the system is when I got sober.
So you got sober, you got back onto this road of recovery. How did you get there? Was there help along the way?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot that I would change about the system, but there are things that it really, really helped me with. My foster care team is actually who hooked me up with the treatment center that I went to when I got sober. And that's the Dewey Center, and it changed my life. It was amazing.
So we know people out there watching right now and saying, you know what, I might be in Lucy's situation right now. You've got these volunteers here. What would you tell them? Call. Obviously, help is available.
Yes, there's lots of help out there. There are people everywhere that want to help. There's people who don't understand, but there are plenty of people that do and really want to change what's going on in our state with addiction and alcoholism and the awareness about it.
Thank you for sharing your story. The number is right there for you to call, so please give us a call. And Steve, as you know, these volunteers are going to be here till 7. Of course, if there are calls, they will be here to answer them.
Charles, Lucy, thank you both. If Lucy reminds you of yourself or someone you know who needs help fighting substance abuse, pick up the phone. You can call or text those numbers on your screen. Someone will be on the other end to answer your questions. Again, those numbers right there on your screen, and our phone lines open till 7 tonight.